Hello and welcome to the Arjun Documentary 6, otherwise known as the Arjun Nature Documentary 2, otherwise known as the one where Arjun dies. Now I am legally obligated to dab. Today we're walking on Shoal Creek Trail. I can show you the sights and wonders of this important Canadian landmark. Ignore all the signs that say we're in Austin. Those are lies and tricks set up by the devil to make us believe in dinosaurs. Yeah. Wait, we're filming? Some say this tunnel is a naturally occurring gift from God, but others say it is highway, and those people, we burned them in the creek. I'm gonna pretend to be a bird. Cheap, 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 cheap. Comedy gold. Cheap, 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 cheap. Now that bird is called a sparrow. That's all I have to say. As you can see, this sign says all pets on leash, which I think means that we should put Ryan on a leash. Come boy, come! Sit! Roll over. Good boy. You need a treat. Now I can show you the most fun part of the Shoal Creek Trail. Whee! These two paths are pretty much the same. I have no idea why the road splits into two paths here. They just join up right over there. What is the actual point of this? When there are two routes, you know, you can always take a third option. Okay, now this might look like a cool rock climbing course, but it is in fact a path to the sewers, which come out over there and are presumably meant to feed into the creek. One time, and I gotta tell you this story, I saw a raccoon climb out of the sewer at my college, cross the road, and then climb into another sewer. So, you know, there is a secret colony of raccoons right under the sidewalk. What's the Canadian salute? There we go. Hail Canada. Now we're going to be going on in this direction, but this sign over here says the town lake. Now, if you look over in that direction, there is in fact no town lake, and what there is a road. So my theory on this sign is it's to trick dumb people into thinking, oh, that road, it's a lake, and then they jump in and get hit by the cars. This tree has titties. What more do you want me to say? Now here's a fun factoid for all of you Gravity Falls fans out there. When I was in high school and I went on this trail, there was some graffiti right here that said Bill Sipper lives. As you know from the show Gravity Falls, some graffiti like that does summon the villainous villain of Gravity Falls, Bill Sipper. But, as you can see, they've painted over it. So I think this is an effort to stop the demon summoning. But, however, I believe. Ha! 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 Bill Sipper lives. When I was in high school, we used to do all of our field days and PE stuff here. And I remember this area being like a cavernous landmine. Obviously, now it's not as flooded as it used to be. But back in the day, this used to be like dirt, and if you stepped on it, your feet would be wet, and then you'd go crying to the teachers, and they'd be like, Arjun, I'm sorry your feet is wet, but you're in 11th grade. Why the fuck are you like this? Be an adult for once. Why do you always never participate in PE? I'm failing you. And you know, that's just how it is at the creek. Again, this might be where it is that Arjun dies. You know, again, as I say, this is real dramatic tension. Also, yeah, I just completely don't remember where this is going, and I'm actually kind of scared now. As you can see, over there is the deep woods. No one can get through them. Look, one guy tried to go through with a scooter through them, and he fucking died. And his scooter remains there as a warning to all who try to enter the deep woods. As you can see, up here is the gate. Behind the gate is a soccer field. Now, if I'm correct in my knowledge of the geography of the creek, this soccer field belongs to St. Andrew's Episcopal Middle School, a middle school for Christian teens who don't want to be influenced by the forces of Satan. Which, like, shouldn't have gone close to the creek if that's what you wanted. Anyways, I was building up to, like, something big being up here, like maybe a woods or something I could do a bit with. But I can't do a bit with a locked soccer field, and feel really creepy breaking into a middle school, so I'm sorry. I'm not getting any clout and I'm not getting any views. This video will languish in obscurity. If only I had the courage to break into a middle school like a criminal. Who am I convincing? What am I doing? Why am I alive? So anyway, we locals at the creek or Canada or whatever call this the fairy circle. Because fairies live here. That's the joke. So over there is the deadly dangerous tightrope tree which you can walk on a tightrope. Below the tightrope tree is deadly poison ivy that kills you if you touch it. Now I'm about to walk on the tightrope tree and this may be where I die. Oh fuck! Ow! Well, guess I couldn't die, cause we didn't have enough music. That's how it works. Real shit. Also ignore the fact that I fell there, Ryan. You can edit that out to be like me doing 300 backflips, right?
Yeah.
Ow! Now when you come to a stream, you must pray to the gods that you will not get wet. You must bow 50 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 32. Fuck, I can't do this full bit. Okay, I'm gonna try crossing again. But this water smells really bad, so I might die of water smell. Turns out the stream gods are frauds and charlatans. Okay, now as you can see, this sign says all pets on lease instead of all pets on lease. Now, what could this mean? I'm going to pay you all $1 for being my therapists. I have a story about this place which is funny. You know, kind of a funny story, if you will. So anyways, when I came over here in elementary school, all the cool kids used to sit at these tables because they were cool and I wasn't. So I, ostracized, had to sit over there and eat my ham sandwiches. And actually ham sandwiches were illegal and they'd shoot you on sight if they caught you with one. So like, I was living dangerously. I was risking the rule. This is a call outpost for this water fountain. You fucking suck. I'm gonna taste your water right now. This actually tastes pretty good. Ryan, you wanna get in on this? This spider is who makes the water taste so good. You know, he's like that spider that went up the drain and then went down the drain in that famous nursery rhyme. Okay, so now we are actually going down to the legendary Creek of Shoal, as some people call it when they're trying to be pretentious. In this creek, lives are lost, and lives are lost, so I may lose my life. Okay, I might actually die here. Now as you can see, I'm doing the daredevil thing of going down this small hill. But, as you can also see, I'm wearing flip-flops. Give everyone a shot of my beautiful feet for the foot fetishists in the audience out there. Okay, I'm down at the creek. Haha, this is like a stream, I have to cross it. I'm gonna pray to the stream gods, except I'm not, because they're charlatans. Oh no, my foot got in it, kinda. Woo, kind of wet, I'm dead. No! Tragic death. Snake! 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 That's how it goes, right? You haven't actually played Metal Gear Solid 1, have you? Wow, wild. You should play it, it's a gaming classic. Doesn't really hold up today though, especially with the D-pad controls. You know, a lot of games need analog controls to be playable. Metal Gear Solid 1, they're like, nah, we're just gonna play this with the D-pad. No camera controls. Screw you. It was top down. I don't even know why it was 3D. Who knows? So anyways, I think Metal Gear Solid 1 was a bad game because it just relied on fancy graphics and featured way too much backtracking, but it was an influential in the history of games media, so I still give it a 5 out of 10. And that's the end of my Metal Gear Solid 1 review. Like, comment, and subscribe.